All right, we are back with our last finalist of the day. Lakis Psomas represent Sweden, everybody! Woo! Well, since Sierra is also the part of the team, she's so nervous, so I will lead this session. Is that okay?
Absolutely. I can't talk today. I'm done talking.
You're done talking. Fair enough. All right, so how are you feeling?
It feels good. It's such an honor being here, and I'm so lucky walking into this competition with these guys. I could have done this without these guys, so huge thanks.
All right, so let's get into the team, right?
Yeah.
So can you please introduce yourself?
So I'll be introducing everyone, I think.
Please.
We've got Yisun here. Yisun is from Glyph Coffee in Singapore, which was where we basically trained in Singapore for the last week before coming here. So we also use his roasting facilities in the stronghold there. We've got Mama here, Lydia.
Oh, Mom.
We've got Lakis' wife, Ida.
All right.
And we've got the two kids, Leandros and Theodore.
Awesome.
And then, of course, Sierra was also part of the team in Singapore, helping us and backstage where she could.
How about yourself, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
I just tried to make the coffee tasty.
As you know, he's also World Brewers Cup champion. So congratulations, guys. And then I think I saw your routine the first day I was emceeing. And what I really surprised is that he actually changed the presentations. And it was so natural, so you might not really realize how much it changed, but actually changed a lot. So your presentation skill are fantastic. So tell me, what did you change from the first round to the final round?
Honestly, we have been practicing since last night, and the only thing I've heard from this guy is like, do it better. Do it better.
Oh,
One more time. No, but joke aside, we wanted to approach like the whole transformative power of coffee a little bit more like in a more clear direction. So that has been basically the major, not so much changes I would say, but more like highlighting that transformation that coffee brings to us.
You're talking about transformation, right? Of the people. So,
people,
which is
definitely.
important. Sorry, Matt.
No, I was just going to say, from the changes that we did from yesterday, we had a whole new bag of coffee and we decided to start again from scratch. So last night we were changing or checking drippers, papers, servers, grinders, ratios,
Did you change?
everything.
You also changed
We tried lots of different things. We
God.
tested a lot. We ended up back almost where we started. A huge thanks to Jerome from Nucleus to help us with the water, which turned out to be one of our major issues that we had, and getting this coffee to its full potential.
Wow. Also, I noticed the cup is different as well.
The cup, about 3 hours ago, Yisun and I tried 5 different cups. And
3 hours ago?
Yeah, we were testing a lot. We brought the 2 nicest ones back here, and we settled on this one. We're not crazy.
And I just think Brewers Cup in particular takes so much flexibility. I think with barista competitions, which Lakis is also no stranger to.
I know.
You lock in a lot of things before you arrive at the venue. But in Brewers Cup, anything goes. It really, you can change things so last minute, and competitors have to roll with the changes.
I know, Sierra, but I think it also requires kind of flexibility, right? So as like obviously you competed with the barista, but also the brewers.
Yeah.
And then, so that's what that let you, being super flexible. And then the most impressive thing is that no one knows. I mean, even judge doesn't really know, right? Doesn't feel it's different. So congratulations for your amazing hard work once again.
Thank you.
And also what I noticed, the color of the cups.
Yes.
Because I saw so many cups that this year like focus on probably sensory science, and lots of color is like mainly red or pink or maybe purple. So why did you choose green this time?
Hey, it's true. Sensory science is a big part of the sensory experience, and really it's trial and error. Like he said, 3 hours ago we had 5, some pink ones, a white one, a green one, and we just liked it better in this one. We just thought it showcased the coffee better.
3 hours ago.
Yeah, the coffee is different in all of them, and this is just the one that we all liked. It was just the tastiest.
So everyone now understand this is the dedication you need, okay, to be in the final, which is great. And I am very much curious about the coffee. Are you ready to brew for us?
Yeah, of course. It's a coffee from Jose Gallardo, Pocho, from Finca Nuguo. It's a geisha variety. And
I mean, Yisun and I went to the farm earlier this year in Sierra as well, and we met Pocho, whose coffee we also use in nationals, right?
yeah,
And he showed us this coffee, and you know it was shining. It was great from the first moment we cupped it up at the farm.
So from your point of view, right? So you're buying coffee, and then also you're roasting coffee, and then you can coach people as well at the same time. And I just wanted to know that, and how does it, how does your experience like actually contributed to the final cup?
I just try to do my best to make it tasty. You know, I think every coffee that we have is always slightly different, and every competitor here will also attest to that. That each time you do a new bag, a new coffee, a new roast, it's always something slightly different. So we take lessons that we learn from many other trials and errors, and we try and do better this time. But often coffee surprises you.
Wow. So now, I think so many people are curious about your filter too, Lakis, right? So can you explain whilst you are brewing coffee?
so let me share the story about the filter. Sierra came to me and said, like, I found a crazy filter. I was like, how crazy can a filter be? And she said, like, look at this. And she poured water,
Wow.
and the water didn't flow through. I was like, what?
I think that's everyone's reaction, right?
So-
and it's interesting. Wow.
So it's basically a hydrophobic material.
Hydrophobic materials. That's what you tell me.
Yeah.
Oh wow! And then once you pour the coffee
Once you pour the coffee,
inside,
the melanoidins and oils reacts with the filter
oh wow!
and allows only extracted coffee to pass through.
oh wow!
So, yeah.
So question. So how does it make a differences between kind of hybrid filter, filter, right?
Yeah.
And what's the differences?
So this basically will allow us to do an immersion bloom for about 15, 20 seconds.
Yep.
And then the coffee will drop. When you do a bloom where you have the water first and then add the coffee, you have to stir. So here we have a chance to get more even agitation,
Right.
which is going to increase our extraction. And for us, we found that was really responsible to some of the clear flavors in this coffee.
Right. How about you?
I mean, I've got some questions for the family whom we have here. We have Mama, we have Ida, we have the kids.
Are we diving into it?
Yes,
Okay,
we
great.
are.
Let's
I
go for it.
mean, I want to ask Ida first. Like, obviously, we're friends, but yeah, what are some of the challenges and sacrifices that us taking Lakis away from you guys to train for this? Like, how has that been supporting his journey on the family side?
We are super proud of him, and he's a hardworking man, so we're just proud.
And Mama, watching him do competition after competition, you were there for every single one. You were there in Busan, you were there in Sweden. How are you feeling?
Of course, he's so proud. So we go with him whenever he goes and support him. And this year we have the opportunity to have Daddy with us.
Yes.
Daddy is there.
Hello.
Yes,
Give it up for Papa.
yes, we have Papa with us. So he's so
Super
proud.
Nice, that's great.
I also want to say that I think during training, I've seen Lakis ignore Ida's phone calls a few too many times. I'm like, your wife is calling you. Pick up. No, it's okay.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Don't say that now. Come on, stop it.
Don't expose him like
I
that.
really-
To expose it.
Yeah.
Your holiday going to be disaster after this.
All the
really
married
feel
men
for
are
Ida.
feeling a bit nervous now for Lakis. So Lakis, tell us a little bit about the profile of your coffee, and how it's maybe changed over the time that we've been dialing it in.
Today we got very much like orange, mandarin, and a lot of stone fruits qualities, some white florals as well, and really nice aroma, really nice, the aftertaste was really nice today, and a clean, delicate coffee.
Right. So, Matt, I wanted to ask about the roasting as well.
Absolutely.
Since the Nuguo what I heard is quite hard beans. So how do you approach to the roasting profiles?
Yeah, absolutely. And funnily enough, I think Yeason is actually a better person to ask about the roasting. He is the distributor of Stronghold in a few countries around here, including Indonesia, and he has just as much experience as I do with roasting these sorts of coffees.
That's right.
Yeah, we have had some experience, Matt as well, and personally for what we serve in Singapore, roasting some of these coffees, and yes, very dense. So we discussed about it before roasting, and just thinking about what we can change. So the beauty of roasting on a Stronghold obviously is the fact that you can change the heat sources to really get that. Personally, like, having the ability to have halogen and conduction really gives you an opportunity to do something that you normally don't in maybe some other roasters.
Wow. So now, allow me to taste and figure out all the flavor profiles.
Yes, please go ahead.
So Hide, tell us how life-changing and transforming this coffee is.
That's a very difficult question to ask.
That's a bit loaded, isn't it?
Can I go back in the backstage to prepare the script? I am not that flexible like him, But, oh wow! Congratulations! This is the texture. That texture is so creamy. Wow.
So a lot of that texture was also thanks to Jerome coming at about midnight last night to our apartment and helping us with the water. He really, really helped a lot to get a lot of that texture.
Wow. What do you think?
Yeah, I've tasted this coffee many, many times. I feel like I can't say, I don't want to be biased, but I'm really, really proud of you, Lakis. I think you did such a good job.
Thank you. Just wanted to find Jerome, but he's not here. I don't know.
Probably somewhere.
Somewhere here.
So I think something else that I obviously want to talk about, because it's a big innovation of mine, was the dripper as well.
Oh, dripper too.
Yeah, this is
tell us.
prototype at the moment, but it's
a prototype.
Yeah,
okay.
3D printed, which makes things kind of interesting when we're brewing a lot of coffee. But this has some very special ridges in the lower thirds of the dripper, so it really kind of enhances the flow through the bed. That was the idea.
Wow. Did you guys develop this dripper specifically for this Brewers Cup campaign?
I had just in mind very nice, sort of the top end of coffees and how we can push the extraction a lot with them, and that was the idea behind the...
Right. What's the materials?
This is just 3D printed.
It's just 3D printed.
In the future,
sorry,
we'll have a production run for sure. This is with Time More. Together, we did it in Shanghai earlier this year.
Oh, wow. It's coming soon?
Hopefully. Stay tuned.
We'll talk to Time More after this.
Wow. So the flavor. Can you explain once again the flavor?
So when hot, we got very much like florals, like jasmine today.
Jasmine hit my palate immediately. Even me, I understand the jasmine. I'm not that professional anymore. I'm away from the competition stage for 11 years, but still, I can get it. It's gorgeous florality, jasmine-like flavor. And then?
But you also get some red fruits like red grapes. And as it cools, it becomes like more mandarin, like citric.
The citric sensation, mandarin, so which means that's a sweet, sweet citrus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I can feel that. And it's pretty interesting to, taste with the green cup, though. It's probably, it helps to get me that jasmine note, maybe?
Yeah.
So what was the differences? You tried the 2 different cups, right? What was the differences?
It was very surprising how different this cup was.
Right.
We sort of had a few preferred, but then this one just got juicier. The texture, like you said.
Oh, yeah, texture?
Sort of came around.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's also not the first time on the world stage that the green cup's been used. I believe Sam Cora from Nucleus in his...
in 2017?
2017, an age
Budapest.
ago, did also use a green cup. But
did he?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, wow,
So
wow.
it's nice to see how people kind of play with textures and flavors.
All right. So, unfortunately, this is our final conversation now. However, bottom of my heart, congratulations, and then also your team. And one last thing. Leandros, are you proud of your dad?
Yes.
There he is!
Everybody, please give it up for Lakis Psomas from Sweden. And we'll be right back after the break.